Okay, so this is an intro to 285. Welcome to the class. I will post a lot of, actually I have already posted a lot of information online. If you go to go.gmu.edu/285, you should be given access, without signing in. Here's an example where I haven't signed in and I can see the file. So this is for fall 2023, and here's the link to this file. It's go.gmu.edu/285. I hope you can see on the video. And if you have a phone, you can obviously take a look at the file with your camera with the QR code. And then in terms of navigation, it's confusing because it's everything in one file, so I think there's more than 100 pages here. So if you click on this top left icon here, it shows what is in the document, and it has a video list after the logistics and weekly schedule for the semester. There are videos for every single chapter. I follow roughly the chapters of Alexander and Sadiku, the book that's recommended but not required. So if you like having a circuits book, that's a good one to have because you're going to use it for 285 and 286. Yeah, so the basics of what I teach is from that book. Often we go beyond, not often, in 2 or 3 different chapters, we go beyond what the book gets to. And then information about the lab and projects. And then in 2021, I scanned during COVID. It was very hard to do this over Zoom, so I scanned all my notes and put online here. And I use those notes as starting points for my classes. So if you ever miss a class, those notes, the notes on this file, are not exactly what I'll be teaching, but I will change numbers and change circuits. So this is also a good study guide. If you, even if you do come to class, it's good to go back to those. And then over time, as you see here, spring 2023, spring 2022, I'll add practice problems and information about how people did in the midterm. You see here from spring 2023, I think, and these are examples of problems from spring 2022, for example. And then if you go backwards, this is fall 2021. So going back to let's see, to the beginning of this file. My office hours, for now, I'm assuming that most of you are available right after class. And for the second week, I'll start offering them office hours, and then hopefully by that time we're gonna know the lab TAs, recitation TAs, and the grading TA. I'm hopeful that Pranav will be with us this semester, and he will then add his information here. Often he'll be available on Discord and offer review sessions. And here are the lectures, when, and where. And then the final exam is determined by the university. And this semester it's great that it's in the beginning of the exam week, but it's at an earlier time than what our class is. So these are other labs and recitations associated with 285. And here's the weekly schedule that I am planning on following. I usually bring a printed copy of this weekly schedule, and I check off, I mark off what we're doing each day so that not only you guys know where I'm going and where we are, but also I keep track of, not falling too much behind. I don't think I usually fall behind, but here's how your final grade will be calculated. just in class, coming to class, what you get is 50% of your grade, because it's the 3 exams altogether are 50%. And then there's some more than 50% are the lectures, because just by participating in class, offering to do circuits on the whiteboard, you will get not only extra credit but also grades on here. And then the lab grade, altogether the lab counts for 20%. And then there's 10% of your electric circuits project, which we'll talk more about during the semester. And then recitation is roughly 10%, so it's half of this here. And we'll talk about homework. It's just for completion, is not correct. It's just completion and submission on Blackboard. So when I have to make an announcement, if something happens to me, I will post as an announcement on Blackboard. And you can make your Blackboard send you an email when I post an announcement so that you don't miss anything. We're also going to use sign language, and I will bring this also printed out to class. And then here are the videos that I've been making. As you see, for example, for the first chapter, there are, I think, 2 or 3 classes, but I do have here, 40 videos, maybe more, about the subjects that we're going to be talking for 2 weeks. If you feel it's not enough, please ask me for more videos on any topic that I teach, and I will do my best to post as soon as I can. Some of the chapters have fewer videos. As you see here, there's only 15. And then chapter 4, chapter 5, 6, 7, and 8. So a lot of times to review concepts is much easier to watch 5 minutes. These videos are all, I think, less than 10 minutes, but I try to make them within 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes you see the way I solve a problem. I find easier than even looking through my class notes. So my class notes often are, as I'm talking, I am writing class notes, so there's not that much written, there's a lot drawn, so it's hard to figure out what I was saying during the time that I am writing here, right? So these are the circuits that we will be solving in class. So that's it. I hope this helps.